Some argue that Babar is conscious of its racism and is actually satire. Babar has many opponents claiming that it is an allegory for colonialism. Others see it as fully aware of its racist overtures, and that, in fact, it is making a satire out of colonialism. In his essay, Freeing the Elephants, Adam Gopnik makes this very point. Yet, those who would burn Babar miss the true subject of the books. The De Brunhoff saga is not an unconscious expression of the French colonial imagination. It is a self-conscious comedy about the French colonial imagination and its close relation to the French domestic imagination. The African elephants have no identity, while the European elephants are given personality. Looking at an illustration from the book, all the Africanized elephants are drawn as virtually the same character. They are given no distinguishing marks or personhood. Jean De Brunhoff even draws the African elephants in a more rudimentary way. But Babar and his European elephant cohorts are clearly identified. They are worthy of a personality, while the others are not. Herbert Cole argues, the civilized elephants have personal identity and distinction. The natural elephants are portrayed as indistinguishable from each other. Every time I looked at the book as a child, I felt there was something that wasn't right. The illustration was and is painful for me to look at. Celestville is essentially a European colony. It is difficult to see Celestville, the kingdom that Babar creates and names after his first cousin wife, as anything but a European colony. It's been argued that the uniform tiny houses and rigid structure demand the kind of keep-in-line attitude the colonial imperialists demanded of the subjugated masses. Babar himself did not lift a finger to help in the building of his kingdom. He and the old lady, two colonial rulers, played instruments a luxury of Western education for the jungle creatures as they built their own imperialist prison. There are entire books dedicated to how Babar is racist. Herbert Cole and Ariel Dorfman make the most notable arguments against Babar, stating he is nothing more than colonialist propaganda. Cole is the author of Should We Burn Babar? In the book, he makes several valid points demonstrating how Europeans, and Babar now Europeanized himself, are made superior to the other animals in the jungle. In Babar, the reader learns that there are different classes of people, and the rich lady is of the better class, and that elephants are not as good as people, but might be if they imitate people, Cole writes. Was I aware of those distinctions as a child? Both authors make the point as to what stories like this can do to how young minds see the other. The indoctrinated person Babar converts others to European way of life. While Babar is in Paris, his cousins Arthur and Celeste visit. The two elephants run away from the jungle to stay with him, and like Babar, they too are naked and walking on four legs when they arrive. Soon after arriving, they start wearing clothes and walking upright. It is not the old lady who teaches them the civilized way of life, but Babar himself. Throughout colonial history, this is exactly how European powers won over their subjugated native populations, through indirect rule. The youth are brainwashed to the colonial way of thinking, and then the converted convert others. An old rich white lady saves the poor uncultured African. An old rich white lady saves the poor uncultured African. Babar's Travels was banned from a UK library because of how it depicted black Africans. Babar's Travels was banned from a UK library because of how it depicted black Africans. Even Laurent Jean De Brunhoff realized his early work was pretty racist. Even Laurent Jean De Brunhoff realized his early work was pretty racist. In the land of quadrupedal elephants, the bipedal elephant is king. In the land of quadrupedal elephants, the bipedal elephant is king.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.